Hello, and welcome back to LibraSunshine. How are you today, this wonderful Friday? Well, let's just hop right in here and see what we've got going on for today. Okay, let's see what the energy is. Today, I'm starting a new thing. I'm using my laptop, and I won't run out of time, I think. So we'll see how this goes. Hoping that it goes according to plan. Uh-oh. King of Swords. Got some. I guess he needed a little more extra cleansing. The King of Swords is going through something right now. There's something going on. There's something brewing. But it's all good, right? Because the moon is out first. The moon card came out first. Can you see that? No, I've got to get used to this camera. I don't know where it is. But anyway, so the moon is out. And this says, it's for the rainbow moonstone. That is beautiful. It's kind of like an iridescent opaly type of a crystal, quartzy type looking stone. Anyway, and it says, my intuition guides me to the right decision. So right now, there are some decisions that have to be made. And this is the new moon in Taurus, right? And Taurus is the bull. So stubborn and can stick to a task at hand and see it through. So it's time right now to make a decision, but you do it in your own timing when you are equipped with all the knowledge you need to make that proper decision. And you will know it. You do know it. There's an attachment to deep within water. You need to go to water and meditate. Yeah, so for this new moon in Taurus, there's a lot of mental, so a lot of thinking, a lot of messages, there's chattering, there's a need for protection. We have the Queen of Swords, and she's cutting out or looking to cutting out the BS. She's tired of waiting, and she's losing hope. But hang in there, Ladybug. I know you've been through a lot. You've had a lot of pain and maybe even death. But with death, there's life, there's rebirth. And so don't get so caught up in your head that you miss out on a blessing that the universe is trying to bring to you. And you might need to get some crystal healing. Focus on that ametrine. It's kind of a yellowy, citrine type looking, mixed with a little topaz, and I don't know, it's a really cool color. Love it, actually. And she says she protects what matters to her. So she's feeling like she needs to protect her heart. Her heart is covered. She's been through so much. Like, And next comes this Knight. And that's who she's looking at. Knight of Pentacles, though. So he's coming with an offer. A nice offer. It's, may take a while, or it has taken a while for her. And she doesn't trust it. She's like guarded. Like, okay, what? I'm going to protect my heart. That's what she's protecting. But he's coming and he's like, I deserve security, financial security. So you're going after what you deserve. So right now in this new moon in Taurus, we're going to put our head down, buckle down, do some work, and protect what matters to you. So don't tell everything, because there's other people around saying and spying and watching what you're doing, and you want to protect your dream, your creation, your work, this project that you're working on. But love is wanting to come in, and it's maybe you're separated from your mate, because the Knight of Pentacles is flanked by the couple. So here's also the King of Swords. So you have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles with the King of Swords. So it's a couple, but they both don't trust him. She's more aiming at the heart, and he is looking at faith. It's coming like something's falling from the sky. It's feather white. So that is, when you see a white feathers, it's angels, right? But light is a feather also. I mean, you need to keep things light. There's a lot of butterflies here too. So there's, growth. It's air signs. So that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And so it appears that, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles is Earth, right? So that's Capricorn, and I always forget. I'm so sorry. Not even go there. Anyway. Cancer is not. It's Capricorn, Leo. Because the fire is Aries, Sagittarius, and so, Virgo, Capricorn, and something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get better. And I should have my little sheet here, which I probably do, but I'm like, I'm not prepared. Anyway, so let's just see what's going on here. So the moon, decisions, and you're clinging to what you know, what you've learned, and mirroring. These two are mirroring each other. but also whatever with, this is like fears. So she's afraid, fighting fears, him too. And they're afraid of the security, so they're looking at their financial security. They're probably indoors and separated mentally by, like, okay, what are we going to do? The finances, you know, maybe there's kids, maybe there's these obligations. It's all messing with you in your mind. So they're saying, oh my God, they've already been through so much and worked so hard and we deserve financial security. This is like a trip. But guess what? This new moon and this new year and this new age, it is changing. But let's just see. So instead of fighting each other or being cautious of each other, maybe talk about it. You need to communicate. Talk about finances. Talk about the things on earth, the earthly things, because we have the air and we got the earth. And then the moon is sky and water. So water and air is good. Air and fire. But when there's a balance and the moon's balanced, it's beautiful. It's a 9, so that is attainment. So you've attained some things. So use all of that, the things that you've attained, and yeah, you had financial security, and so through this you've lost something, but that's okay, because you're going to get it back. Okay, you're in the Knight of Pentacles. You're just slow. And so methodical, and you probably put money away somewhere in your stocks or whatever, and you're just going to rearrange a few things and it's going to be all right. You got the 10 of Cups that wants to make an appearance. That's beautiful. I have all that I wish for in my relationships. So you guys working it out. You're talking about your financial security. She's protecting what matters to her and in the budget, and you know, I need this and that and whatever. I need my nails done and things like that. But I also want a car. I want to make some investments, and I want my own business. I want to do some things. And he's saying, okay, well, we have to be strategic about this. Can't just go willy-nilly. Remember, you know, we did that 20 years ago, or how many years ago, and it didn't work out. We need to be strategic. And so she wants to be financially secure, and he wants to help her to be secure, and he wants to be secure also. So they're talking about it, and it's going to be great, because your relationship, boom, you go to a 10 of Cups. And then there's that beautiful aquamarine, which I have. I love it. Aquamarine. Oh, and I love turquoise too, but yeah, crystals are very healing, and they also absorb, you know, all these damaging rays and microwaves and all these kind of things like that. Metals too, like silver, is a natural, like antibiotic sort of thing. Turquoise is got a lot of, it's very dense, so it really absorbs a lot of negative energy. What else do we have? So then we have the Page of Wands. So a new creation. So after you guys are in here and you're working on your relationship, and you've got your 10 of Cups in that, you're also working on creating something. So maybe somebody's pregnant. Maybe you've created a baby. because it's child, but also there is celebration. There is the sun. It's happy. There's growth because there's sunflowers on here. She's got a harmony faith. Please excuse me. She's got a sunflower. She's hiding behind her back. So she's hiding something. Somebody's pregnant, I believe. You created yourself a baby. If it's not a baby, it's whatever you want to create, you can. Divine's looking right down on her little sweet, cute self. How come it's... Oh, can you see in this area right here? But anyway, looking right down on the sweet soul and lighten up the path. Wow, that's a pathway there. So that's great. Wonderful. Told you. Everything's going to be all right. So yeah, and then the Eight of Wands. There's a message. Messages coming in quickly. Messages, positive messages, passionate, positive, uplifting. Opportunity, multiple opportunities you manifested during this time inside. So you got to just make your decision, right? What comes first? What are you going to do first? Because you got lots of opportunities, and then you're going to take a leap. You're going to take a leap of faith on the Fool's journey, starting over again after being inside, because it's like starting all over. It's going to be a new thing. We got to be adjusted. I don't know what it's going to be like. They're saying other places are opening up this weekend. Some other places are opening up, May 1st. We're supposed to open up May 1st, I think. I don't know. I can't keep up with all of it. It changes a lot. But what it's going to be like, we don't know. But it's going to be good. It's exciting. It's an exciting time. And we can create what we want with this time. What do you want to do? There's, maybe a lot of businesses are going to go under, but then there's businesses to be made. What are you going to make? What are you going to do? What's your thing? How can you make it last in this new age? What's new in this new century, this new age? You know what I mean? And it's got to be something that sticks. So because a lot of these big name brand places have closed, like Sears and a lot of Sears stores, and what else? Oh, these stores closing that you would think would still be around, but no. So what are you going to be the next of? And the Fool's got many stones on this card. You saw that for a second. Many stones. So many opportunities, but you got to get them in line, in order. And this is also your chakra. So it's saying work on your chakras. Clean your cords out. Get rid of what's not serving you. People, places, things, whatever in your life. Because you got to travel light. The air is different. But you have to be ready. All these stones are for different things. You got clear quartz, amethyst, solidite, green aventurine, citrine, carnelian, and red jasper. So look up what those are. And I would keep those things, but they all do protect, because the feet are shod with the preparation of that piece. The chakra stone colors are around the feet of the Fool, as he's not even looking, as he's going to just go into the great unknown, knowing that everything's going to work all right. Having faith like a child, because that's childlike faith. That's a child. right there. So that's saying have childlike faith like this sweet little somebody with that secret. Finding out things along the way. Picking up things that are blessings, things for the greater good, and leaving what's not serving you. Only carrying traveling light. You've got only that little bag. Traveling light. But the things that really matter are inside of you. It's within. The magic is inside. You have the Empress. Wow. And she is knowing. She's also pregnant. So somebody's pregnant. Some people are going to be pregnant. And some people are pregnant with an idea, with a new project or something that is going to be fantastic. Write it down, though. Make it sure you're knowledgeable about it. That you have knowledge and you know and you've researched it and you're strategic. And protect yourself. Like that queen, protect. And yeah, you're going to get your financial security. You deserve it because you work for it, not just because of who you are. I mean, some people could have been born into money, but you deserve what you deserve because you earn it. You know? Otherwise, you're spoiled. And that's no good. No bueno. So you're pregnant with ideas. There's a hummingbird with a message. She knows. There's butterflies, so there's growth from a caterpillar to a butterfly. The sun is there in the shape of a heart, so there's love and abundance and just beautiful. Wow. Balance. Everything's so beautiful. She's got everything she needs. She's a mother. She's a nurturer. She takes care of the land. She takes care of... and she creates. And this card says, I create what I choose naturally and with joy. She's joyful. So it's joyful times. Hallelujah. After all, being inside is going to be joyful again. Let's just make it great, too. Do not, because I was feeling kind of funny, but I think I'm picking up on, I know I do, I pick up on energies. Whew, and I just have to, like, keep getting it off of me, you know? But things can get heavy, but that's just, you know, the devil trying to hold you back, or you're getting emotional, or right now it's the moon. So, well, each time there's moon cycles, you can get pulled with the ebbs and flows of the moon, you know? So just, you know, trust your ability to make the decision. Don't make an emotional decision. Make logical, you know, go inside, go within, go in your heart. Check all the bases, protect yourself, and, hey, the Fool saying here, though, I am guided and protected on my life's journey. So you're guided. This is it's divinely guided. You know, it's divinely guided. Okay. This is beautiful. And you have the Page of Cups. So you got all these pages, because you also have the Page of Pentacles right here. Okay, so let's see. How did that go? There. So, cute little number. And a 4 here. Alright. Yeah. Well, yeah, so then you have Page. So this, you already have a child. Somebody could be pregnant and have a child already. And it's time to grow where you were at. Yeah, somebody's got 1, somebody's got 3, somebody's got 2, or somebody's got 1 growing and 1 in the oven. So you got, wow, well, the Knight of Pentacles, and you got a Page of Pentacles. So there's kids. I think some of these people have kids too, and cute, different personalities. So this page is probably saying, I'm grown up now. I'm open for opportunities too for personal growth. So people are looking, because he's looking up, he's got his hands up, and it looks like he's looking up to the Knight. So I think he's looking up to the Knight for advice, for guidance, or this is the Knight's child. They're from the same dominant background, and the child is trying to say, I want my turn, and the father's like, well, I deserve my financial security. I didn't never get mine. And I guess this young man's like, I want mine. I'm open to opportunities for personal growth. Okay, well then he's taking him under his wing and trust his abilities to make a strategic decision. His father's making a strategic decision on how to help. So that's for somebody. You're not going to just give it. He's thinking, making the best decision. And the mother's probably protecting what matters to her, and it's usually the son, so that's why it's aiming at his heart. His father's probably, stern or whatever, and this mother's probably overbearing. Like, back up, lady. I know, I was that way. Back up and let the man do his job. It is time for the divine feminines. We don't need to do that masculine thing anymore. I mean, we all have the feminine and masculine, but we don't need to interject it so much. We can just be our loving Empress self and supports our men or women, who, however it fits, and help them with their personal growth. We, in whatever ways they need to be supported. But we just need to go sit in our grace and enjoy and bask. We still do our work, and you can have your own business and do all that, but we don't need to be, so masculine. Let's just back up and let it just blend it all in this beautiful moonlight. And just let that moon serenade you and minister to you. Really, people are scared of the moon. That moon is healing. I love the moon. I love it. Oh, wow, this is great. So it looks like just time for a lot of personal growth. People are growing. They're getting ready. So the son's going to be ready. I don't know. He probably lives somewhere else. Has his own place, and he wants to grow. He's got his own. This is a tree here with a lot of spirals in the wood in the tree. That means growth. That means potential. That means wisdom. That means history. He wants his piece of the pie. He wants his direction. His direction? Nice. Well, you're going to get it. You got those messages. And the 10 of Cups. So it's all love and beautiful. And you got the Foundation card. Oh, right. So this is about... Oh, no, this is... Well, it is Foundation 4. This is not the Wands. So 4 of Pentacles. Oh, that's what the guy holding on so tight. It appears. But it does not... You can say that because the card can mean what it looks like you know, but it also means safety, you know, you just protect me. Like it was, you know, and like her, she's saying, I protect what matters to me. So this says, I trust and I'm always safe and protected. So that goes with that. So it's just, and that's the malachite. Oh, I love that stone. Just, I don't know where it is. Love the brimstones. But, yeah, that is really just making sure he's got his pinnacles. He's not letting them go. He's not like, you know, willy-nilly, but then he's also not planting them. Like the Seven of Pentacles is where the guy's planted the seeds. He's just got to have patience and wait for the harvest. He's you know, picked one off, but he's got to wait for the rest. You've planted in good soil, and in good time, you will reap a harvest if you don't give up. You know, there's just work to do. It's not just falling out the sky. We've got a work to do. We got a job, babe. We got work to do. Everybody got work to do. Yeah, so this says, I trust I am always safe and protected. So you're safe and protected. So if you're feeling like afraid right now, right? Guarded. This way. Know that you're protected. You are protected. You are protected. You are protected. Got these feathers here, true, and the butterflies. That's divine. And then the Fool. He's on a journey, but he's divine too. Divine on his divine journey. And watch it over. Right here. And here. You know? And you have you have a balance of everything. You got cups, you've got wands, you've got swords, and you got pentacles. So you got all you need to go into this next part of your life. Next part of our life, we have all we need to go on this next part of our journey, and it's going to be exciting. It is exciting. We don't know. This is new. This is new. We have never been through what we're going through now. It's all new. I make this. I make little, this is a paperweight, but they can also be Christmas tree hangings, but and I can make them heavier or lighter, but really pretty. I make them in different shapes of hearts and flowers. This is my star, but I do it in a full moon, so that it's, you know, extra special, extra magical. I love this too. This is like my granddaughter's gonna be born. Oh, I hope I can be there. The sun's coming out, and I hope I can be there. Like, I better volunteer at this hospital. These people better let me in. But her name is Sapphire. And then now my son too. How wonderful! He's having a baby. Bless him. Bless my grandbaby. I pray for that, but grandbaby. Listen, manifestation, prayer, intentions, works. It's not voodoo. I mean, like my family, like right now, I have to wait to like do my videos because people think hocus pocus, hocus pocus. And this is I don't enforce my way or my will on anybody. I'm raised Christian, you know, and people know that. My dad, we used to, you know, we had dry cleaners, and he would minister to people and lay hands on people, and we went to church and we sang in church, and we, you know, I mean, he led many people to Christ. He filled Christian Center with people. He led so many people to Christ. And even at the dry cleaners, growing up there, I mean, he did more of that than he did, you know, selling, because people couldn't afford their dry cleaning. He would let them have it on a loan, And when he sold the dry cleaners, he had spindles full of tickets, you know. So he gave away more than he got, but spiritually, he did a lot. So if what matters is how you make people feel and the impact you have on their lives, he has had an impact on the lives of many people, including myself. And I, in turn, do the same. I have the same type of heart. You know, he was way more of a studier than me. My brain's all like this. He was Taurus. I'm Libra, so I'm like in the air, and I have all these things going, and I've like all these jobs. I got all these responsibilities, but like this tarot, I love it. It's helped to heal me. It's helped to heal me from my pain and anguish. You know, my dad died in 2011. I was my daddy's girl. I mean, I really wasn't over it till my sister passed. Then I was like, what? That was even harder. Because my sister was kind of like a mother to me. I think she was my mother. So my mother's like, I'm your mother, Patty. I'm like, oh. One day we were coming back from the Culver City ice skating rink, and I used to dress up like a little ice skater. And my sister would, I mean, she was the bomb. She was ahead of her time. She was a big wig at different banks. She went to LA City College early, and she taught a lot of people mortgage lending, and she tried to teach me, but I was like, I'm more creative. I really didn't have time. Just like I need to sit down and study, like the astrological chart and all that, and like have my little chart here so I can remember. Because it takes a while. I have to like associate things with something to remember sometimes, you know. But I remember these cards, but sometimes if I'm not feeling confident or whatever, I won't really read the cards the way that I did today. So thank you for being with me today. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I'm going to get off now because it's 37 minutes. I love this deck. Does anybody else have the Crow Tarot deck? I love crows. This is one that I got because I had a dream. Woke up one morning, and this was soon after my sister had passed. And opened my lashes, and like the last lash, I saw these crows, well, blackbirds, in the sunlight, like they were watching over me. And so as soon as I opened up my last lash, they flew off. It was so beautiful. I wasn't scared. Most people are scared of crows. I wasn't. It was like comforting. Well, it was probably one huge blackbird and then smaller ones. So I probably one raven, and the rest crows. Then I did some research on crows because I was like, what the heck? Because not only that, after that, oh my God, yeah. Because then I started driving my dad's truck. I love to drive it. People are like, what? If you want to drive that, you could have a new car. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't get a new car, because I would have been having to try and pay that car note along with the other car note that, we're responsible for. But I love driving my dad's car. It's like getting a hug from him. What was I saying? Oh my God. Oh yeah. So, the crows. So soon after that, okay, so this might have been the same day or the next day, I went to the grocery store in my dad's truck, and I went to get out, and somehow the rubber thing around there had gotten between my legs and were trying to trip me. I would have fell flat on my face. But somehow, magically, my hands went down. And I mean, I don't lift weights. I need to get back to working out. I'm going to start working out. But anyway, my hands just held up into a perfect like plank and saved me from like boom. That's the craziest thing. Oh my God. And then there was a dead crow. So after that, this man walked by. I had seen that I used to date back, when I was separated from my husband. That was weird. It was weird. There was also some other weird stuff going on at that time. Because I would know somebody was doing a reading, and it was like you were going to see someone from your past. You're going to run into them, and it freaking happened. And it was like, and you don't really like this person like that because they're, boring or whatever. Cut through to the truth. I guess that's one to hop out. So let's see. The Ace of Swords. Look at that. Heading through to victory. Hallelujah. Told y'all. You're victorious. There's some truth coming out too. Beautiful, passionate. Oh, there's a rose growing. Dang. Whoa, breaking through. High, going high above the situation. The truth to victory. Ooh, look at that. There's that reef, victorious reef, and then there's the sun. Aren't these cards just beautiful? And then there's the Two of Swords. So you're blocking, or you peace. This is peace also. I say you're at peace. So peace will come after the truth. Or you were blinded to the truth. You didn't want to see, but now you do. And you see it wasn't even that bad. It's just you have to wait a little bit. That's the Seven of Pentacles. You planted your seeds, but you just got to wait a little bit. It's a little bit cold out right now here on this. What's the cold one? No, this is the fall.
Welcome to my chocolate milk. Chocolate milk.
This is going to be... Stacking here. There's still a little ice on here, on the branches. So you're looking out, and you're stacking your stuff. Yeah, that's what you're doing. There you go. Like I said earlier. Oops. We're planting our seeds, and you gotta patiently wait. The harvest is coming. Gotta wait for the right season. It's still cold out. Just watch over it. Make sure you keep it warm. Don't let it get too frostbit. So make your warm thoughts. Oh, bam. And then Lovers. What? Oh. So someone put the blinders on for a bit. But now they know. They just have to have a little patience. And be back together. That's for somebody else. You're separated right now, but you'll be back together. The truth did come out. And it wasn't even what you thought. Remember? It wasn't what you thought. It was victorious. Beautiful love. High Priestess. And now the Two of Cups. It's divine. This is divine. Just have some patience. Sit back and wait. Here's the Queen of Swords again. It's whatever. Just have some patience. Sit back and wait. There's some shenanigans might be going on somewhere. But it's going to be okay. Just look, this is the Three of Wands. You just wait. Your harvest is coming. Again, this is clarification. This is clarifying. Just wait and have some patience. It's coming. Here's the Empress again. That's clarified. Okay? So just watch over, nurture yourself. Have patience. It's all good. The King of Swords. Oh my God. Okay? So that's it. It's all clarified. I tell you, it's a new world. It's a new world order. We're gonna take our rightful place. We can just relax and be the mothers of the earth, and do our thing. Do our thing. Maybe you want to come up with this natural products, or I don't know, whatever your thing is. But we don't gonna step on our men's toes. Okay. We can just be back to our divine feminine self. It's back to us being our divine feminine self. So I'll see you next time on Libra Sunshine. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.